Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Momodou Bah. I am the Deputy Director in charge of the Climate Change Secretariat in the Environment Protection Agency Sierra Leone, which is housed in the Office of the President.
Okay, thank you very much. Can you identify 2 or 3 entry points for developing a NAP in your country, in Sierra Leone? For example, are there already policies or institutional measures in place that can facilitate the NAP process?
Yes, we have institutions which have already been established. We have the Climate Change Secretariat, we have the Disaster Management Department. They are all in the Office of the President. We also have the Meteorological Department, which is in the Ministry of Transport and Aviation. And we also have the Water Resource Ministry and Agriculture. It's because agriculture, in the Ministry of Agriculture, you have early warning system projects there. See, it's helping to provide information, climate information on early warning. Then we are developing policies. Currently, the Climate Change Secretariat is developing a national climate change policy and strategic action plan with the assistance from UNDP.
And in terms of capacity gaps for adaptation planning, what capacity gaps exist do you see in Sierra Leone in relation to adaptation planning, both at individual skills but also institutional levels? For example, in your opinion, what are the 3 most important skills necessary to develop and implement a national adaptation plan?
Well, an adaptation plan development in Sierra Leone is very important. One was developed in 2004 with assistance from UNDP, where we had a priority project. Some of these projects have been developed. So the current national coordinator for the climate change project, Dr. Reynold Johnson, was in charge. Several workshops were held where partner stakeholders were trained how to develop the NAPA. Currently, what we actually need is to strengthen the capacity of those institutions which are involved in the implementation and development of the NAPA. The NAPA process has already started under the supervision of UNDP. So what we would like to see is to provide training on how the process can go through, starting from development to implementation.
And how do you think the NAP Global Support Program could help with your national adaptation plans and initiatives?
Well, it can help us in mainstreaming adaptation issues into our Agenda for Prosperity, which is our National Development Plan. We need to integrate climate change issues into our Agenda for Prosperity. When you look at the Agenda for Prosperity for now, adaptation has not been taken on board. And adaptation is key to Sierra Leone, is a priority. See, so if the document is developed, the plan is developed, we can implement it simultaneously with the Agenda for Prosperity. Then it can help us to minimize climate change impacts, because our rural communities are highly vulnerable.
And do you have any success stories or early lessons learned to share? And also if you are facing any specific challenge?
Well, yes. When you look at the previous NAPA, some projects were implemented, like the one on the early warning system, which is ongoing. It has helped farmers to get climate information, for them to take the right information. It has also helped the policy and decision maker in that ministry, who is the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Food Security, to see how they can use the information available in terms of promoting irrigation matters in the ministry, and how the farmers can be guided to know when to grow their crops and when to harvest their crops. We also have a water project in the Ministry of Water Resources. That project has also helped even farmers and the hydro electric power project we have at Bumuna to guide government when to know the water level. So the project has also helped. Then looking at the existing situation now, we still have gaps in the form of reliable information. It's because we need information from the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, where we have the meteorological department. That department needs to be strengthened, because when it is strengthened, it can give us reliable climate information.
Okay. And I don't know if my colleague wants to ask.
No, we're okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.